Aloha and good day, my friends and yogis. I'm Nicole Spirit, and this is Puka Dog. I love when she joins us for classes. It just makes my heart feel so happy to have my beautiful dog friend. The other puppy is out on his pack walk. So today we're doing a beautiful class. It's all about positivity and just to really access the energy of coming into the constellation of Virgo. So this is the sign of the Virgin, and it's an earth sign ruled by Mercury. It's from August 23rd to September 23rd, and Virgo rules the digestive system, the stomach, the sympathetic nervous system. It also rules fight or flight, which I always find super interesting because it's not just fight or flight, it's fight, flight, freeze, or fawn. So freeze is often what happens to our breath, and fawn is sometimes that energy of when we're like trying too hard to impress somebody, or we're fawning over something or someone and not directing the energy to ourselves. So these are the responses in the nervous system to stress: fight or flight, which we know, freeze, and fawn. So let's just tune into our breath right now. Let's take 4 deep breaths. Hopefully you're in a comfortable seated position of your choice. You can be in Sukhasana, which is the good place. And let's just inhale to a count of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3 more rounds. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause, exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 more rounds. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do one more deep breath. Go right into your belly with that full inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. So no matter how you're feeling right now, my intention is to be an energy that helps you find really good mental health, strength, positivity. So let's just feel our body move around a little bit. Bring your hands onto your knees. Again, make sure you're in a really comfortable seated position. And we're going to do some spinal circles. So inhaling from one knee to the other, and then exhaling around back. I'm wearing my lucky 11-11 shirt today, which is just a reminder of finding the signs from spirit, from Mother Nature, from the cosmic energy of the heavens. So I just really love the time 11-11. They say that the angel numbers are double, triple, or quadruple numbers. So you can also think of it as 1111. And maybe you resonate with a different angel number, like anything that you see that just kind of makes you stop and smile and make a wish. Come back to center and then gently start to go the other direction. See if we can slow down the spiral, if we can slow down our breath. Smile while we breathe. Come into that space of just allowing for the subconscious and even the superconscious world to meld with the conscious world, and seeing if we can create an interface between the two where we're living a happy, healthy, and wealthy life. Let's do 3 more circles. And if at any time you need a little inspiration, you can just look at Puka Dog. Good, and last one. Come to center and just pause, nice tall spine. Bring yourself in your mind's eye to your heart and find a space that we call a sacred garden or a beautiful sanctuary where you find a sense of peace and wonder, noticing that the world might have a lot of things going on around it, but for right now, the only thing that we can manage or control is ourselves. You have one spirit to fix and help this lifetime, and it's you. So be in your heart and just take a moment to imagine a few of your favorite trees. Recently, I saw one of my favorite trees in bloom, and it's called the Persian silk tree. And its flowers are little needles that sprout up, and they look like they're from a different planet. So I want you to just surround yourself in your magical garden space, in your heart, with unconditional love and your favorite trees in bloom. Another one of my favorite trees from the Polynesian side of the world and the Hawaiian Islands, the plumeria. So just see your favorite flowers blooming in your favorite trees. It could be a cherry blossom tree and just visualizing it covered in pink flowers. Let's take one more breath, just finding that connection to our peaceful heart. And knowing that we can come here in as little as 3 conscious breaths whenever we need that sense of chilling out, balance, just a calm energy, a sense of peace from the inside out. Good. So wherever you are, let's float back up to the mind's eye, being here and now. And I'm so grateful you joined this class. I'm here for you and you're here for me too. I so appreciate that. So let's try to manage the energies. If you're doing this class around the time of August 2023, then you know that we've got a super moon at the end of August, and it's a blue moon. It's the second full moon of the month. And they say that August is a really powerful month energetically. We also have Mercury retrograde. So that's our communication center. So I know it sounds a little weird and we don't do it all the time, but I think we should own today. So we're gonna inhale and exhale to prepare. If you don't want to own, that's okay. You can also hum or you can also just listen. So big inhale and exhale to prepare. Think about your brilliant communication with yourself and others. And then let's go at the next top of the inhale. Let's inhale together. Let's do another one. One more breath. Now I want you to finish the sentence, I choose. And I'll give you a hint what I choose. It's love. So whenever things are tough, I really tune into the energy of my guardian angel and I try to choose love. All right, let's come off of our seat. It's getting tender, sitting so long. So we're going to come onto our hands and our knees, tabletop position. Do up that zipper up the front of the body, so hug in the belly to the low back. And just take a moment to rock back and forth. Open up the wrists a little bit. If this is too much, you can always put your hands into fists and balance on your knuckles. And then come to center, stretch the right leg back, and we're gonna do the same thing, just a little bit of a seesaw here, opening up the feet, releasing any tension in the feet, and then release one side, do the other. Sorry, don't kick the dog. Don't kick the dog. Good. Back and forth, back and forth. So take your time. Then we're going to arrive back in center. If it's available, we're going to sit back on our heels. This is called rock pose. And I also really like the variation of taking the bottom of the yoga mat and making a little imaginary chair underneath your bottom. So just feeling yourself maybe lift up slightly just by having that engagement in the legs, in the core, feeling nice and strong. And I want you to come back to those positive affirmations. So you have something for I choose now. And now I want you to think of I am. Think of the energy of what you wish to project. You can sub the word love in for any of these questions, what to put at the end of I am. And then I want you to bring your mind's eye to the affirmation, I think. And today's, for me, is I think positive thoughts. One more breath. Now the next move we're going to do can be a little bit tender on the toes. So take your time, bring your hands forwards. We're going to curl the toes under. And then we're just going to let our toes open up. So use your fingers in front of you to balance and just rock back and forth gently on your toes. If it's cramping and really uncomfortable, don't worry about it. You can go into a seated pose. But just seeing if we can unlock some potential energy from our feet. Good. Now we're going to do a variation of rock pose, what we just did. So we're going to bring our knees down and we're going to stay with our toes curled under. Now, even for me, this is quite tender. So just see if you can hold for one more breath, sitting back. If it's way too much, just stay forwards. Good. And then we're going to gently come back onto our hands, bring your knees back. And then I just want you to shake your right foot. Shake your foot, pause, then bring up the left knee, shake through the foot, release any tension. Excellent. Now we're going to come into our lizard pose. So take a moment, you can look forwards. We're going to step, walk, jump, place our right foot forwards, wiggle it up, and then take your right hand to the inside of your right foot. So you might need to readjust your stance. You can walk your right foot out to the side of the mat. Now, if this feels okay on the forearms, you can stay here. Another variation is to walk your hands forwards a little bit and come down on your forearms. Now, especially on that left forearm, and then see if it's available. Maybe you even open your chest to the right. You can even press your right hand into your right knee. That might be way too much, so just adjust what feels good. Maybe being up here is perfect. Another variation, if your hands and arms are straight, is to curl those left toes under and lift off. And this is where you say an affirmation, something like, I am strong. One more breath, holding in your lizard pose. Good. And then release down. And then we're going to walk our right foot back in. And this is a little lunge, or a reverse lunge that we do, a runner's stretch, I wanted to say. So we start to straighten our right leg, come back on that left knee. You can lift the toes on the right. And this is a perfect place to be. Keep the knee nice and bent. If you need a little more, or you want to get a deeper stretch in that back of your right thigh, your hamstring, you can always walk a little bit forwards, bring your nose towards your knee.
Another variation is to straighten the leg a little bit more for a bit of an extra stretch. Good. Should feel really nice. Take your time, walk yourself back up, and then slowly and gently we're going to bring our right leg and knee back. You're back on all fours. Just give your hips a little wiggle here, wag your tail. And then let's do the other side. Look forwards, walk, step, jump your left foot forwards. You can even use your left hand to help guide up the knee and the thigh. I love to have at least 1 or 2 yoga mats so that your other knee is feeling nice and protected. And just hang out here for a moment in this nice lunge beginner. And then we're going to take our left hand and bring it to the inside of the left foot. And we're going to walk our left foot out. You can even stay on the side of your foot or just leave your foot flat. So this is your first variation. You're going to feel this in your left hip. Then your variation part 2, you can walk your right knee back a little bit and drop down onto your right forearm. If that feels like way too much, just find what works perfectly for your body today. Just be honoring. And then the third variation is to take the left hand and push it into the left thigh area, just above the knee, and open up through that thigh. Open the chest a little bit to the left. Let's hang out for one more breath. And then bringing both hands back down, take a moment, flatten that left foot, and see if it's available to try the variation of curling the right toes under and lifting off, coming into this nice, strong lizard variation. It's like plank. One more breath, zip up your belly. I am strong. I am graceful and fiercely compassionate. Good, and then release down. Slowly, gently, we can walk that foot back in and then bring the left knee back. Lower down onto your belly now, and we're going to try Sphinx pose. So the elbows are underneath the shoulders, and we've got our 2 parallel train tracks, our arms in front of us. So notice if you're here to start, that's totally fine. We're going to push the ground away, engage the belly, and press the belly into the mat, making sure that our shoulders press down and our head and neck lifts up. Again, if it's too much, another variation or option is to bring your arms slightly forwards. And I want you to sit here for just one more breath, or be here for a full round of inhale and exhale. Find that happy place for you today. Good, lower down gently. Let's bring the hands back. We're going to push the ground away. We're going to bring the knees forward, open the knees wide, and we're going to come into our child's pose. Lower your hips down, walk your arms forwards, and the second variation is to bring your fists stacked and rest your forehead. And breathe. So bringing the awareness to the back side of your body, and I want you to say an affirmation now: I am calm and tranquil. Choose your best variation for your body today. And think about the sign of Virgo. It represents innocence. It represents that beautiful sense of a childlike nature. Let's walk the hands back. A sense of being in a place of wonder where we just truly focus on the beautiful and the energy of love and joyousness in everything that we can see. So we look at a tree in bloom, we look at a dog or a cat or a bird singing, maybe flowers blooming, and we just try to find the resilience. Bring your hands forwards. We're going to bring the knees back together, Curl the toes under. And then we're gonna lift up the knees, coming into a downward dog. And today we're just gonna walk the dog, lift and lower through your heels. Walk it out. Pedal out any stress or tension. Let that beautiful energy of your head being down get the sense of blood and nourishment coming into the brain. Good, now walk your feet a little bit closer to your hands and then gently walk your hands back towards your feet and let your head dangle. You can lift up a little bit. You can keep it low down. And a nice stretch to do here is a twist. So bringing the right hand under the center line of the body, and we're going to take the left arm up and over. And if that feels too intense, just bring your hand onto your hip, the left side. And we're just gazing up to the left. You can straighten the left leg just a little bit. Find your variation. One more breath. I choose love. And then release. Come down mindfully. Now the left hand replaces the right. Right arm reaches up. You can reach to the sky or bring your hand to your hip. You can straighten your right leg just a little bit or a lot. See what option works. If you're reaching up, you might tickle a cloud. Find that sense of wonder and wandering. Sometimes you go for a walk and you don't even know where you're going to go. Good, let's release down now. Head is below the heart and we're going to slowly roll it up to standing. Two of my favorite flowers on my pants today. Some hibiscus and some plumeria. Awesome. All right, now just in case we are holding any tension, we're gonna pump it out of the body. So raise the arms up, big inhale breath, and then exhale, and we're gonna lean back and throw stress away. Inhale up, throw anger away. Come up, throw anxiety away. Come up, throw fear out of the body. Come up, throw away frustration. Come up, throw away depression. Come up, throw away any jealousy. Come up, throw away any sadness. Come up, throw away grief. Come up, let's do one more, throw away your last energy, something you want to get rid of. Excellent. Come up to standing. Let's find our Tadasana mountain pose. So feet can be under the hips as close as touching. I love to raise the toes and then lower them down from the outside in. Get a connection to the earth. And I want you to think about waking up your own DNA. Doesn't that sound a bit weird? But just standing here nice and tall. And I want you to really imagine that your blood, your DNA, your organs, your body is incredibly intelligent and you can talk to different parts of it. So now again, go to that place in the heart that can be like a crystalline cave or a magical garden or a beautiful beach, somewhere where you feel like you can find your inner peace, which I believe is the most valuable energy on the planet, is being able to be peaceful and calm in ourselves. Self-control is true mastery. And that's a quote by Maya Angelou. One more breath. Be in your heart. Be loving and lovable. Look for the signs. Maybe I'm your sign today of guardian angels being real. Connecting with your guardian angel, asking for help when you need it. Remembering free healthcare, drinking more water, taking deeper breaths, and
focusing on the positive. They're all free and they'll all make you feel so much better than any supplement or anything. Good. Let's gently step the feet wide apart. We're going to come into Warrior Two just to find that strength in the body, noticing the balancing in our belly, in our digestive system. Let's reach the arms up. Maybe you pet a hibiscus plant. Take your left fingers and point them out. Turn your left toes out 90 degrees. Drop your shoulders. Big inhale and then exhale to bend that left knee. You're gazing out past your hand and even imagining energy shooting out the fingers, going around the earth and coming in the right hand. One more breath, stay strong. And you can say this too, I am graceful and strong, so that there's a sense of softness as well as just strength. You want to have a balance. Good, and now we're going to do Shanti Virabhadrasana, peaceful warrior. So leaning forwards, big inhale breath, and then lifting that left arm up, and the right hand arrives on the back of the thigh. Do up that zipper up the front of the body, feel strength in both legs. Catch a rainbow, where is it? There it is. Maybe even smile into your hand. When you smile in the mirror, does your reflection not smile back at you? Good, windmill the arms, release down, straighten that left knee, turn those left toes in, right foot turns out 90 degrees. In a few days, this hibiscus will be in bloom. I'll film another class then. Shoulders come down, just notice if you're hunched up, it's totally normal. Big inhale breath and then exhale, bend that right knee. There's a rainbow right there. Gaze out past your right extended hand and arms, using your imagination to send love energy out your fingers, go around the whole earth and come into the left hand. Just imagine giving this earth a hug. They call the spirit of the earth Gaia. So imagining that all the children, animals, all the people, all of the places on earth are peaceful. Just imagine it. Lean forwards on your inhale breath and then lift up and back to Shanti Virabhadrasana. Find your legs, find your body, find your peace. One more breath. I am graceful and strong. Good. Release the arms, start to straighten the right leg. Drop the arms down, right foot turns in. We'll toe heel walk our feet together to about shoulder width apart. Bend the knees a little bit. Start to revolve or rotate the body. Let your arms gently tap the front and the back of the body. This is called opening the door of life. This is my favorite Qigong exercise. Qi means energy, Gong means skills or pursuits. You can look over your shoulder. You can smile and breathe. You can keep the head looking forwards so that it brings the shoulder right under the chin. Just a little different stretch for your neck. And then you can go back to looking over your shoulder, see how that feels. Little variation, bringing the upper arm to the armpit chest. And the back hand still gives the low back the love tap. The top hand you connect with lung 1 and 2. This opens up the chest and the breathing. Then we do another variation. We bring the top hand up and over the shoulder. Give yourself a pat on the back, on the shoulder. This one opens up clear thinking. Again, you're not whapping yourself, you're just giving yourself a gentle bit of connection. Good. Slow it down, come back to the lung points with that top arm, then come back to the belly. Slow it down, slow it down. We'll do our last standing move, come back to center, shake your tree, shake and vibrate. So today I have homework for you. It's super simple. You're doing this class, we're almost done. I want you to connect with a sign from spirit from the other side. Could be a message from a loved one who's passed. It could be a sign from your guardian angel. Every night when you dream, you go to the same astral realm as we go to when we leave our human body. They say that death is like going from being in one chair to sitting in another. So just shaking it out, letting your body vibrate and breathe, and just go with the flow. Try not to struggle against the strain of trying to paddle against the current of a river. And the river is your energy, it's your life. Go with the flow. Don't pretend things are okay. If something needs to be said, use your kind, honest voice and connect now and just say, universe, I need a sign. It could be you noticed 11:11. It could be you ask for a sign from your guardian angel. Yesterday I was asking to connect with my guardian angel and I found a snow globe with an angel in it. And it actually had a music box in the bottom. And yeah, I picked that up. That was my sign from my guardian angel. I loved it. So look for a sign. Maybe I'm your sign today. I'm sending you so much love and Reiki from my heart to yours and your good energy. That's all it is good energy. We never send bad energy to ourselves or others. One more breath. Smile and breathe. You can't be in a bad mood. It's so good for your mental health to do this. Good. And then come to stillness. Feel your body. Notice the zipping and buzzing of your chi, your energy, your universal life force energy. Let's float to the ground. We're going to finish off our class in Shavasana. So before you arrive all the way down, feet plug into the ground, connect with maybe hugging a tree, and then we're going to lower down, if we can, one vertebra at a time. So try not to crash. And as you arrive all the way on the mat, can be close to your dog's butt. Sorry. Anyways, gotta giggle and laugh. If you don't laugh at yourself, you'll miss some of the best jokes. I love that. All right, keep your chin tucked. Give yourself a final hug. Bring the knees in. This is your #1 pose for digestion. Excellent to do wind release in bed in the morning. Just massage your digestive organs. Then we release the hands. We're going to bring the feet and knees together. Circle 3 times in each direction. Give yourself a nice sacrum massage, the base of your spine. Then go the other way. Notice how you have to activate your core here to stay strong in the middle body. And this is a beautiful thing to say, I digest life with grace and ease. Let's bring the feet down. Hands over the lower belly. You can keep the knees up or straighten the legs long. Breathe into your hands. Even rub your belly. Say, I love you, belly. Thank you for digesting life. My life is sweet. Maybe that's a mantra you say today. My life is sweet. Smile into your hands, into your belly, into your large and small intestines, into your liver, into your stomach, into the pancreas, even the kidneys at the back. Smile into all of your digestive organs. Couple of moments of coming into gratitude thinking about 3 things that you're grateful for. You can say, I am grateful for, and list 3 things. You can also say, I have. Just really feel in your heart an affirmation of gratitude. And now sending your love to somewhere on the earth that needs it, and do your best to visualize that area already healed. Don't worry about the how, just see that area thriving and beautiful. Sending your love forwards. Remember the acronym HOPE. Help one person every day, or one plant, or one pet, or one place. Help one person every day. Always keep your hope. Good. Gently release your hands. We're going to wiggle our fingers and toes. You can stay here longer if you have time. Just go into a nice meditation now. I have a large selection of meditation videos as well on this channel. If you're ready to come out, you can stay lying down, or you can bend your knees, roll onto your side, and push the ground away and arrive back in a seated position. So take all the time you need. Find that nice long spine. Maybe a little bit of gratitude and joy zipping through your body, a sense of peacefulness. Look for the signs. One of my favorite books is by Laura Lynn Jackson called Signs, the Secret Language of the Universe. Float the hands together at your heart in Anjali Mudra, like you are connecting with your highest self, with your own angelic presence. Remember, there's maybe a little devil, a little angel on each shoulder, and you're going to flick off the little devil, and you're going to come into your highest good. Be a good person. Make good decisions. Be kind. Share love. Be a spark of joy. We dedicate the merits of our class to all sentient beings. May all beings be relieved of their suffering, and may we dwell together with great peacefulness and harmony. The light in me greatly honors and sees the light in you. Namaste. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm sending you a wish from my soul to yours, that you will find your universal truth and connection and your strength today and every day. And Puka loves you too. Live aloha. See you next time. Thank you.